So according to a recent survey by Axios Harris, out of all the major American companies out there, guess who was near the bottom? Shockingly, incredibly. I never saw this coming. Tesla are consistently ranked as one of the worst companies in the US when it comes to their ethics and character. Now, you might be wondering, well, what could have possibly happened? What's happened this year to change Tesla's kind of reputation negatively? Well, gee, I don't know. Something definitely might have happened during a global event twice in very quick succession, one going one way, one going the other, but both pointing in the same direction, if you know what I'm saying. That definitely didn't help, but it's not just that. There's other things as well, really, when it comes to Elon Musk, but let me just go through some of the key findings in this poll, guys, because, yeah, it's not really surprising that Tesla are one of the worst here, but let me just go into depth exactly why people are saying they are the worst when it comes to ethics and character. Again, not really rocket science to go into why the reasons for this are. Now, it was not always thus when it comes to Tesla. Now, this survey from Axios Harris is basically a survey of the 100 most visible companies in America. So the most 100 prominent companies in America in terms of their reach, in terms of their influence, in terms of who actually knows them. Now, out of that 100, Tesla before was actually as high as 8th place, but this was all before Elon Musk bought Twitter and rebranded it to X. Now, last year in 2024, they dropped down to 63rd, basically in the bottom half. And now in 2025, when they've done their most recent survey, they are down to 95th. There's only 5 more companies below them in this ranking. Now, to put it into overall context, companies such as BP, the company behind the Deepwater Horizon environmental disaster, as well as Volkswagen, which cheated diesel emissions tests for years before being caught. Remember that back in the day. And even United Health Group, which is a company that is infamous for criticism over its alleged, these are allegations, profits over healthcare practices. They all scored higher, significantly higher in some cases than what Tesla did. When it came to the individual attributes that go to aggregate this score altogether, the worst ones overall were trust and ethics, which came in at 98th overall, and they were 99th in both citizenship and also dead last, 100th out of 100 when it came to character. He's certainly a character, is Musk. There's no doubt about that. But the right character, well, I'll let you guys debate that in the comments below. But clearly, there's a lot of people out there that are not happy with him right now. Now, it's not unique for Tesla to actually be as low as this when it comes to Elon Musk companies. In fact, SpaceX, they are 86th in this ranking, and X are 98th. They are actually lower than Tesla. Only 2 companies are worse than them according to these surveys. So you might be wondering why this is. Well, of course, politics. Elon Musk is a very, very toxic figure in the eyes of many people when it comes to politics right now. And it's not just the salutes that he did on stage, but also what he's been doing as part of his Doge program at the moment. And it's not just in the United States either. Here in the UK, he's very much been meddling when it comes to politics, or at least trying to meddle when it comes to politics. He was friends with Nigel Farage. Now he's not friends with Nigel Farage. Really confusing situation there. He's also supported some far-right parties here in Europe as well, such as the AfD over in Germany. And he's also promoted, of course, Stephen Yaxley Lennon, aka Tommy Robinson, one of the most controversial figures in British politics. It very much seems like he's trying to get his fingers into as many different pies around the world as possible and rubbing a lot of people up the wrong way while he's doing so. And we've already spoken about Tesla and their reputation. The Cybertruck has been an unmitigated disaster. Their sales are falling, and it very much feels as though Musk's reputation when it comes to all these politics are very much rubbing off on the companies that he is actually, associated with, the companies that he owns. And there's been calls for him to step down as the CEO of Tesla as well, which, he said he won't do, but, makes a lot of promises and doesn't keep them. So we'll see what happens, guys, with all this. But yeah, basically, unsurprisingly, at the moment, Tesla's reputation is in the toilet, and here is proof of it. Not as far down the drain as X, but not quite as high up as SpaceX. But SpaceX not that much better overall. Your thoughts are appreciated in the comments below, as always, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world today, and yeah. Like I said, get your thoughts in the comments. I'm sure people have got plenty of them when it comes to Elon Musk and Tesla.